Welcome to the best damn mediocre show on the internet.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother.
My name is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you are Nerd Now with Rickshaw. And you're also Nerd Now with...
Guys, I'm Fuzz.
And I am Toby, the producer. Oh, I have our names backwards. Womp womp. The terrible producer. Sorry, Fuzz.
Oh, hey, it's
Listen,
cool.
Toby,
on,
I'm gonna dock your pay, Toby.
Damn it. So now I'm going to make less than zero? I have to pay you?
I'm gonna go ahead and be transparent about this. Toby has done enough where he's going from 0 to 0.
Oh,
So
damn it.
you've officially been docked. But we are taking donations. If everybody feels bad for Toby, just go ahead and give him your PayPal up there. You know what I mean? What's your do you have a Venmo? What's your Venmo?
I have Sexy Feet 3.
I don't think that's your Venmo at all, dude. Come on, get back.
I don't even know what my Venmo is.
We're meeting up here today in cyberspace for our live show. We have been preparing, we've been sweating bullets, preparing for the most entertaining, mediocre night of your life. And I promise you, before you leave tonight, you're gonna have a half stack in your pants. You're gonna have a shorter than normal semi in your pants. You know what I mean? Anyone else have any metaphorical boner jokes that you could throw out there?
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm all out of those.
Come on,
Fuzz.
Fuzz.
You will not be fully torqued. You will just be mildly torqued in this show.
You will be mildly torqued.
A mild torque.
Yeah, you're gonna hit a second base home run. I don't know. Fucking
Don't even go to sports, dude.
Stick
to the nerd stuff, bud.
So do we have right now? Come on. Do we have we have the chat going? Oh, the chat is working
It's
today.
already popping off.
It's already popping off. We got Thomas Clark. He's always here. What a nice young fella. He gave us the metal horns, as does all good people. Hey, hail Satan. Hail Satan. Kenneth Lasky. Oh, dang, what up? What up with you, Kenneth Lasky? Lasky
name is cool, dude.
Yeah, Lasky sounds like someone on a hockey team. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I would like to play with that puck. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Oh, got him.
Level 1 noob. In the words of Macho Man. Oh, yeah. Dude. I love me some fucking Macho Man.
Macho Man.
I gotta let you in on a secret.
Brother.
That's one of my friends who doesn't care about wrestling, and he just found out about Macho Man promos the other day, and he is obsessed with Macho Man right now, and it's awesome.
Anyone who doesn't know about if you don't know about Macho Man, the first time you are shown Macho Man, you will be mildly obsessed.
He's bought T-shirts, bobbleheads, like he's gone all in.
Yeah.
Dude, how many of us just ate Slim Jim, that nasty ass greasy beef jerky, because Macho Man told us to? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Step into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah, dude. I honestly, for the longest time. So I got into the wrestling era, like during the Attitude Era. So I didn't know about the Miss Elizabeth stuff, like until later. But I think it's hilarious. Whatever, like Miss Elizabeth would come on, and he would be like, swooning over her. But then whenever Mean Gene was like doing an interview with Miss Elizabeth, and he's like, "Oh, you're talking to my girl all wrong," I was like, this is fucking classic, dude. You can't write any better. Those are the world-class writers. The writers for old school WWF should be writing all of our hit movies nowadays,
Dude, could you imagine a writer from the Attitude Era making a Marvel movie, man? Captain America would be the shit.
No, dude.
There'd be so many boobs and wieners getting cut off.
Oh, there would be so many.
Yeah.
There'd be so many betrayals.
Yeah.
Like, we wouldn't be able to keep up. We would be like, "Oh my God, Captain America has just deceived Iron Man for the 4th time." But that would make
no, not
but
again.
you know what?
Not again.
maybe an old school WWF writer writes Wanda's character, huh? Because
Ah,
yeah,
she's always
because
changing sides.
she's always flipping. She's like 1 minute
Yes.
she's like I'm NWO, and then the next
Never
the
mind.
next yeah, and then she's like nope, I'm Wolfpack now, baby. But
Life, baby.
hey, life. Thomas Clark, 0 to anti-hero. I don't know what he's talking about there. Just kind of making me upset. Kenneth Lasky, I'm gonna send banana bread instead. I love me some motherfucking banana
Yo,
bread.
dude, I'll fuck with some banana bread,
Banana
homie.
bread's amazing. I'll take that
Dude.
as charity, please.
No shit.
It's just as good as gold. What are you talking about?
Juan's always hated bananas, and it's like the most irrational fucking thing. Honestly, he's like, "Ugh, get that thing away from me. Ugh, is that yellow?" And then I'm like, "Are you being racist?" He's like, "No, it's a banana."
You know what? Juan, he hates bananas, but he loves what's that crap that he does? The fucking
CrossFit.
CrossFit.
I just
He
thought
hates
you were about to say
bananas, but he loves
dick.
CrossFit. Oh.
I was like, he's gonna say dick. He's stretching it out, going, dick.
Dick. Yeah.
I
What's
should've.
that thing?
I really should have.
What's that big old thing? He's
yeah,
cock. Let's see here. What else? Kenneth Lasky, I'll bring you a stick. You bring the puck. Ooh, how about this? We'll both bring our sticks, and then we'll puck all night. Ooh. Zing. But yeah, guys? What have you guys been up to this week? Get into anything nerdy?
Wait. We have a graphic for this. Let me at least. You know what? I didn't set up all the graphics. Sorry, guys. No graphics. Ixnay on the graphics. I forgot about that because I was doing 20 other
no.
things, Mike.
No banana bread for you.
Yeah, Toby. Looks like we're getting all the banana today. Yeah. I'm gonna eat that shit without. I'll eat it with the peel on. I don't give a fuck.
This week has been just a normal week. Last week was rough. This week has been pretty cool. Nothing special. It's been very chill, and I appreciate it.
Cool.
That's all I got.
Guys, Evil Dead, huh? Anyone see Evil Dead this
I
week?
haven't seen it, man.
Not yet.
What you guys haven't seen it?
No, so it's something I would go watch with my kid, but he's already told me because he loves Evil Dead. He loves the Evil Dead franchise, but he's already told me I don't know if I can do that one on the big screen. That one might terrify me. And I was like, okay, that's fair. That's very fair. So that's not going to be in my future until it comes out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Was it?
Well, it was fucking amazing. If you like rampaging, possessed demons, having fun, honestly. This is one thing I saw a review that was just like, whenever you're thinking of how demons have taken over people's bodies, you think that in the normal movie, the demons would be having a little more fun. And in this one, you could tell they were having lots of fun because there's times where the demon's like, Mommy's with the maggots now, baby. And you're just like, holy shit, the bed. So
if you had to rate it, I mean, is it worth seeing? Do you like it? Do you love it?
Dude, I loved it. I would say that it keeps the spirit of Evil Dead, the original. You know how they were trying to go crazy. They were trying to be super wild, and they were trying to make it gross, but it started getting a little campy, and then they just caught on with the campiness. But the remake from 2016, I believe it was, that vibe and that seriousness and that brutalness, this is a continuation of that. So
Okay.
That was 2013. 2013.
Was it 2013?
I saw it on tour in 2013 on an off day. It was
Nice.
so good. So good.
Oh yeah, it definitely sticks to that vibe, and it hardly relies on jump scares because it's just going for it the whole time.
Right.
So yeah, it was it was amazing.
Have you played the game at all?
I have not played the game.
It's fun. I love it. Me and the kid love it. We play it all the time, except it's kind of starting to lose some of the player base. So, like, you might sit around for an hour and a half before you get into a match, just one single match. But it's a really fun game. It's a 4v1. One person is the demon, while the other 4 players are running around trying to collect the items, and then you try to fight the dark ones at the end. It's pretty cool. But the demon can like set traps and drop little other demons to fight you or to fight the survivors. Really cool game. It's really fun. There's
That
they're about to do
sounds cool.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre game that's kind of like that. I think it's going to be 4v3 though. So there's going to be 3 of the you pick one of the characters from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and you know someone's Leatherface, someone's the other characters. So that's going to be cool. It's the same people that made the Friday the 13th game a couple years ago. Gun Media.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
So yeah.
And then also a thing came out where they talked to the director of Evil Dead about the books. So apparently, when you watch this movie, you will see that the Book of the Dead looks a little different than we're used to seeing it. And the reason is when we watched Army of Darkness way back in the day, and Ash gets sent to find the Book of the Dead, and he's supposed to say an incantation. Before he retrieves it, he sees 3 books. And then, you know, they end up like biting his hand or whatever, like just quirky shit. But then he ends up saying the incantation and he takes one of the books. Well, apparently all 3 books are all 3 timelines that we have for the movies, and this is the way the director explains it.
Oh.
So the whole Evil Dead original series, even all the way to the show with Ash, is one book. The remake that we just got is the second book, and then this one is the third book. So if we get any more adventures with Evil Dead, it's going to be different stories of one of these books, like where they ended up. So
Cool.
That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I was wondering if they were going to try to tie something together with the other books. That's
Right.
really cool.
So yeah, if you're in for if you want to go out with your gal and get freaked the fuck out and see some really cool gore, it was really amazing. So I wanted to see it again. I wanted to see it a second time, but some of my friends ended up bailing, and then I was like, I want to go by myself, but also it's a pretty intense movie to see by yourself. So, but yeah. It was good. Fuzz, not into going to the theater by yourself to see scary movies?
Theater? No, I don't go to the theater. I don't
theater.
I don't like scary movies. Oh no, probably would never fucking watch it. Watch the trailer when it comes on to streaming because I love watching trailers of movies. But other than that, I don't. No, I'm cool, man. I have a hard enough time sleeping, you know. I don't need to have scary dreams. I'm a child
I
when it comes to
understand.
scary movies, dude. That shit scares the fuck out of me.
I mean, I'm kind of one of those psychopaths that, like, there's been times where I put on scary movies to go to bed, and I'm like, what am I doing? And then the TV will, like, come on real loud after I fall asleep, and it's like the murder scene where they're like, and I'm like, holy shit, this was a bad idea. But I remember being
I did that with Pulp Fiction the other night.
nice.
Yeah.
I remember being that kid though that was like I was always like watching scary ass shit. I remember like my dad took me to see The Relic whenever I was in like 5th grade or something, and I like had nightmares all night. It was on a Sunday, and then I had nightmares all night, and I was like, I didn't sleep well. And then my teacher's like, why? And I'm like, because I watch scary movies.
What movie freaked you out as a kid the most?
Chucky. When I was like real young, Chucky scared the shit out of me. Just like like any movie where there was like something that's like inanimate, like being possessed, like any doll movie, like it was fucking. It freaked me out so bad. So the first time I ever saw Chucky, I was like, it was just on TBS or some shit, and I was like,
It was edited and everything. Wasn't that scary? It just ruined your life.
Yeah. And then I remember I had a My Buddy doll. and
Ooh.
yeah, I had a My Buddy doll, and my brother, after Chucky came out, like Child's Play came out, he knew I was scared of it, but him and his friend got My Buddy doll out of the closet because I stuffed it in there. After that movie came out, I was like, nope, not doing that. And then my brother pulled it out one time, and they were like, "Oh, Chucky's gonna get you!" And they threw it at me, and then it hit the edge of the bedpost, and its head popped off and rolled at me. I was like.
Oh,
So that's a pretty fun story. I was that kid though, literally my brother. I would go and knock on his door really late and be like, "Can I sleep in your room tonight? I'm scared." And he'd be like, "Why? What'd you do?" "I've been reading scary stories to tell in the dark." And he'd be like, "Hey, quit fucking reading those." And I'd be like, "Okay, I promise." And then the next day I'd be like,
I didn't learn anything.
"He'll protect me always."
no. You know what? The scariest movie that I watched was not like a horror film. It was just a mind fuck, and it was a Mothman Prophecies, dude. That
Oh.
movie.
Oh yeah,
wrecked
dude.
me, dude. Like I made my best friend at the time. We lived a house apart. House apart.
Mhm.
Like not even 75 yards. Made him walk me home after we watched that fucking movie.
Dude, that movie is freaky though, and that's
Like-
based on it's based on
No,
real
that's what killed me.
events. You know,
That's
what I
what killed me.
Yeah.
Is because it was possible. That's the shit that I didn't like, is that it was possible. So I was just like,
Yeah.
no.
So-
And I think that's what did me in, was that movie. Just
I-
fucked my whole
mean?
world up.
Let's hear about it, Toby. I know you know about.
I've been to Point Pleasant. I went to the Mothman Festival one year, and
Cool.
they have a museum. They have a Mothman museum, and it's got a. It's funny because they have like artifacts from the bridge that fell apart, because the bridge tore apart. So the story, I'll give a real quick what the story is. People around that town were seeing this moth-like creature. And like the first sighting was like a couple that was making out by this old TNT factory. Like it was like a World War II thing that they had. Like they were, I don't know, they were storing TNT. But they were making out there, and they saw this creature with red eyes flying, and it chased them down. Then everyone was seeing it all around town. And then like they started having Men in Black like coming to the town asking what people saw. And there was some UFO sightings. There was a bunch of just crazy stuff. And then like 2 weeks later, their bridge, they have this big ass bridge that, wherever it connects, I forget where it connects, but it just fell apart. Like it fell apart and it killed a bunch of people. So that part of the
Wow.
movie is true. But I think they have some parts of the bridge, and they have some other like weird artifacts in there. But then they have a lot of props from the movie, and some of it's really funny props. Like it's like, this is the phone that they used in the hotel scene. Like it's
Spooky.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. And when I was there, they were actually promoting Fallout 76 because it takes place in West Virginia. So they actually have the Mothman in Fallout 76, and also the Flatwoods Monster, which is like a couple hours west, I believe, of Point Pleasant. So it's a true story based on a true story. So
See, Toby, we just need you to talk about some, secret transmission topics.
Oh,
Bring it back. Bring it back.
got it,
Bring
dude.
it
Bring
back.
it back. Let's do
hey,
it.
maybe one day we'll have to do like a special secret transmission kind of something or another. We'll see.
I got all
That would be
kinds of
awesome.
ghost stories, bro.
Dude, yeah.
For scary movies though, I think Nightmare on Elm Street fucked me up. And it's not
Oh, the bathtub scene. The bathtub scene.
Yes.
Oh, man, that ruined my whole childhood. It just fucked me up.
No, the one that got me the worst was when Johnny Depp is laying on the bed and the bed just explodes with blood to the ceiling. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't like sleeping in the middle of my bed because of that scene. I would like scooch over to the side just in case it blasted through. I was like, it's gonna miss me. It's gonna miss me. So
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
yeah.
So a fun fact about Barry's Scary Movie is like there was supposed to be a scene that was like the blood scene in that in Nightmare, but it was supposed to be with the toilet, right? And poop water was supposed to like explode out of the toilet, right? So apparently they built an upside down bathroom, and then whenever they had like this huge bucket like barrel of shitty water and stuff, and they poured it in and it just says and it was like super lackluster, and they're just like, wow, that looks, you know what I mean, it looked like just a normal shit that just goes and so they were like, well, I guess we'll just do CGI. So they just did shitwater CGI after that. So
That's really funny.
Come on,
Yeah.
Beasley. You're better than that.
yeah, so it ended up looking like the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, because the CGI was so bad in that
was
movie. But yeah, guys, you know, you want to move on to some topics? Topics.
Talkies! I like talkies.
Talkies?
Topics.
Talkies?
Yeah, to everybody, you know, in the chat, we've been meeting up more online and doing some like weekly news just so we could pump things out like more as they happen. So that way we're not, you know, building up a bunch of subjects, talking for 14 hours, and then, you know, and then being like, oh yeah, this happened like a month and a half ago. Why are we even
Right.
talking about it? You know, so now we're just doing a little more loosey goosey. You know, we're talking about, you know, like as if we've had like 4 kids. You know what I mean? That's how loosey goosey our conversations are going. But yeah, if you guys have any comments or suggestions, like on things you want us to talk about, you have some news that we haven't reported on at all, you know, just bring them up with us, and we'll hit you up in the chat, and we will, you know, we'll look it up. We always have things to say about everything. You know what I mean? Whether it's
yeah.
our business or not.
We have opinions, goddammit.
I don't even need to know about it. I can make up an opinion on the spot, right? Anytime. Just
Yeah.
bring it on. Let's do it.
Dude, we be riffing, you know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, let me make up some opinions right now on us having opinions. I don't like it. I don't like having I don't like
you
us
want that?
thinking. I don't like us thinking so much, you know?
Hell no, brother.
But yeah, we do have some topics though for tonight. So maybe we can maybe go to our first topic and we can talk about that for a little bit.
We have Remember the Internet, which I do have the graphic ready and everything, but
Oh,
I think we need we have a visitor to help with a certain thing, don't we?
a visitor.
Yeah, don't you
Look-
don't you know a guy big
He
something?
sells headphones.
Yeah.
Let me, you know what? Let me go get him
Go-
real
go
fast.
get him real
He's
quick.
in the other room.
Okay. Well, tell us when he's ready, and we'll kick it out. I think we're.
Just see an ugly hand.
Yeah.
A hairy palmed hand.
Howdy, y'all. Yeah, y'all right. Y'all are right. Yeah, I know you were looking forward to seeing me, and I was in the other room getting ready. I had my makeup people doing me up. I look a little rosy in the cheeks right now because, you know, I hate to admit it, but got a little tobacco cancer. Been dipping too much, but that's not the main subject right now. The main subject is when you're listening to your favorite country album, you ever think, man, I need better quality headphones? You ever think that to yourself? I do all the time, but guess what? I knew someone, and he hooked me up with Sennheiser Audio, and that man, Rickshaw himself. What I did was, since I was a fan of the show, I went into the description, I got the link, and there was at least 8 different options for headphones. And I tell you what, Garth Brooks never sounded better, tell you that much. So, and also, he gave me the discount code 10nerding out, and I got 10% off. Woo! Now guess what? I could buy all the Bud Light I want because all my friends totally gay. So I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? All right. Well, thanks for watching Nerd Now with Rickshaw. I'm Big Mike signing out. Woo! See you back now.
It's the best one.
Poor Big Mike has cancer. Good grief, that went dark real quick.
I think he's gonna beat it. You know.
Oh man. Oh my
I
goodness.
introduced him to pot, and so he never heard of that. But I showed him all the the scientific research about it fighting cancer cells, and he's really enjoying it.
Sam McCoy says it's like Asian Toby Keith.
I'll have to let him know that because he's in the other room now, so I don't know.
It was nice of him to stop by.
Well, he's better on camera than me, so it's
Yeah.
like I ask him to do that favor for me.
Well, since we're talking about country music and whatnot, why don't we go talk about our boy, old Morgan Waller, at some point, huh?
We might as well, even though I've never heard of him. This is a good subject.
Yeah, we did though.
Yeah.
Remember, we just
I've-
heard of him the other day. after
Well,
we
I've
did
never
that
heard
segment.
his music though. I've never heard
Dude,
his
I have
music.
no
but-
idea what he fucking sings like.
Here, if we're gonna talk about music, let me hit the bumper. I made these for a reason, guys.
Let's do it.
Fucking do it, producer man.
Oh, that's hard, bro.
One of these times, you're just gonna have to let it play. I'm just gonna be hardcore dancing in my office.
Okay.
But yeah,
Look
Morgan
like Jay from Clerks 2.
Morgan Wallen, because this is seriously this week is the first time I've ever heard of this guy, and he has the number one. Was it the number one album or the number one?
Yeah, something crazy
song.
like that.
Yeah. Anyways, he's being sued after he canceled the show minutes before the show time. And, he said that his voice was messed up. So he, gave everybody discounts. Discounts were available. But some Karen, I'm guessing, is trying to sue him for damages. Emotional damage when it comes to emotional damage. But imagine having the audacity. You'd have to be full Karen. You'd have to be the ruler of all Karens. There could only be one.
Well, so I did see where the Karen in question was gave a statement of all the shit that she had done
An itemized statement.
Yeah, it was for a hotel. It was for. I was hoping that it was in this article. I should have
I
pulled
sent
it
it to you. I sent it to you guys.
Oh, is that where I saw it?
yeah,
from?
yeah. I
Okay.
sent that to you.
Yeah. Here. Let me just see if I can pull it up on my phone. But it's itemized for the restaurant that they went to. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the hotel. 2 tanks of gas, 4 tickets, my outfit, my husband's outfit, Oxford Grill House, Cracker Barrel, just all the restaurants that they've gone to, Rebel Rags, because we and there's quotes that say because we wouldn't have had the opportunity to go if it had not been for this concert, and then drinks at the concert. So I was talking to my dad about this today, and he was listening to the radio, and apparently the rumor is it wasn't even his voice that was messed up. Apparently there might be some footage or something. Again, allegedly, there's some footage
Right.
that he was drunk off his ass and couldn't even walk, and had to have security help him to get out of there because he was so fucking tore up. Allegedly.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
So that changes the story, I think.
It does, but also not sue worthy. You know what I mean? It's like okay, look.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just gonna say, look, his Legend is one of my favorite bands of all time,
Mm-hmm.
and I've watched Skylar crawling on stage because he's so drunk, but he played.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he played. I don't want to hear that as an excuse. That's not a good enough excuse for me.
Well,
Sorry.
if you can't play your set as a musician, hammered as fuck, maybe you should practice a little more. You know what I mean? Because
really.
how many of our favorite bands, a member could be hammered as fuck and you're still like, oh man, it's almost like they were in a fucking trance. You know what I mean? Like they're just like, "Yes," and then the song kicks in and they're like, baby, you got me. Oh,
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I've seen Daryl Palumbo hammered drunk at a show, and then he killed it, and it was incredible.
I've seen Krista Cameron hammered, wasted, making fucking inaudible language, and then when the fucking snare hits, she's like, and you're like, oh, she doesn't seem so drunk now.
There's our girl. Nah, dude,
Yeah, there she is.
but I'm sorry, I have no respect for you. If he allegedly got drunk and couldn't walk or stand up, what kind of a country fucking music artist are you?
Well, at the end,
You know, still not Sue worthy, but yeah.
No,
right.
it's not Sue worthy. In fact, I think if I remember the itemized list, his clothes cost like $200 and something. Here's your problem. Sorry,
That's your
guys.
fucking problem, bro. You need to stop buying new $200 outfits for a
Yeah,
fucking
for a
country show.
fucking country show.
Hey, that's
I
why.
wouldn't-
That's why I like our shows that we go to. We're like, I don't know, I got this shirt that's like it's mostly holes, but I'm gonna wear it anyway because it's
Gonna
cool
wear
and
it.
comfortable.
I've had to like change a shirt before because there was a hole in it and my nipple was showing. So I was like, yeah, I have to wear something. I can't wear my favorite shirt anymore.
Yeah, dude, your nips cut like glass, dude. They can cut glass, bro.
Karate nipples.
You do have karate nipples, man.
So look at this paragraph. It says this isn't the only blunder that has befallen Wallen on tour. Befallen Wallen.
Fallen wall.
I don't know why that got me.
That's a sick band name. Befallen
Fucking
Wall.
Befallen wall.
On tour last week, last Thursday, the 29-year-old took a serious tumble on stage while performing his. I don't care about his song, but he fell. He fell. So I think he was so drunk he fell. Maybe. I hope.
Well-
I hope those rumors are true. He was just.
Dave
drunk.
Grohl fell and broke his leg.
Yeah.
To finish
I mean,
the show. I don't want to hear it.
yeah. I don't know.
That's-
Like, okay.
That is true. You know what?
We've-
Yeah, he did break his leg and sat there and played it the whole rest of the set.
I think that we've all been well, I don't know about you, Fuzz, but I've been drunk as hell before I played a show, and guess what? I just sucked that night. I didn't bail on the show. I just sucked.
We were in Louisiana once, and they were like, "Here's 2 cases of Miller High Life." And, all right, cool, fuck yeah.
The champagne
how
of
many I-
beers.
right?
You can drink.
How- I don't know how many I drank,
Yeah.
but all I know is I think I played our set like 75 to 100 BPMs faster.
Yeah, because the champagne of beers, Miller High Life. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Miller High Life.
Oh yeah, Miller High Life,
Dude,
baby.
you could accidentally drink like 78 of those bitches and be like, wait a minute. I just stood up. I got a buzz.
It was,
But yeah.
So I've been drunk before playing a show, and I'm a drummer. I'm not a fucking singer. That's easy. That shit's easy to do when you're drunk. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, you could be hammered before you play your show, and you could suck, but you don't cancel over that. If you're having vocal problems, it's maybe cancel worthy. Even though my old band played instrumental so many times, so I don't know. It's like I would never be in a spot where we cancel a show, but But at the same time, it's understandable to cancel your show if you're having problems with your voice, you're not feeling well. But if you're hammered drunk, damn dog, maybe you should just fucking think about your life.
You should
Think about
grow
how,
up.
yeah, you should grow up. You have a job playing professional music and you have the #1 album in the country. You should probably just not get so fucked up,
Right.
or play drunk and suck. That's
really
that's all there is
true.
to it. I'm pretty sure you could play drunk and suck, and if you have the #1 album in the country, no one's gonna fucking care.
Everyone there's drunk
They eat
anyway.
that shit. Yeah, dude.
No one cares.
Country friends, and they'd eat that shit up so fucking quick, man. Just like the food they had at Cracker Barrel before the fucking show.
Give me some more of those
Oh,
dumplings.
He's drunk. Oh, he's drunk. Fuck yeah, brother. They don't give a fuck.
No.
Eat shit, dude.
Chicken
you
and
dumb
dumplings,
bastard.
buddy. But yeah, I feel like that's all we have to say about that.
Still not sue worthy. Definitely not sue worthy, Karen.
No,
Don't
Yeah.
be stupid. Don't be stupid,
But
Karen.
but I would say after seeing her list of complaints, she has put a target on her back for people to fuck with her because
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. Also, who spends that much money on an outfit for anything? You meeting the fucking president or some shit?
Fucking fancy people.
It's
I
just-
bought a custom made suit and it was only $600. So,
yeah,
if you have
exactly.
an outfit like with just like a pair of jeans and a shirt that cost you $200, I'm sorry, but get fucked. Dude.
Yeah, and they're probably those jeans that have a bunch of like fucking holsters and gems and shit all over it. Like, dude,
Dude, you're saying they're bedazzled, bro?
yeah,
Come
dude,
on.
take off those bedazzled jeans. They weigh like 400 pounds, dude. You got fucking pockets big enough to fucking keep a fucking hammer. And
Got them so starched they can stand up on their fucking own.
yeah, yeah, dude. Just stop spending your money like that, dude. You know, you can go to more concerts that might get canceled by your favorite country artists.
Oh, shit.
Wear the
Brooks would
same
never
outfit.
canceled. Just wear the same outfit.
You just wear the same outfit for all the country shows. Don't get a
Every
new
concert
one.
you go to, just wear the same outfit. Nobody's gonna notice.
Yeah.
There's only
Yeah,
30
do you have to check in at a country show? Do they like, no, you wore this before. You can't come in.
yeah, the other, like 5,999 people aren't gonna notice your
Yeah.
fucking clothes.
Nah,
Sorry.
actually, after we scan you in, the machine's telling us that you've wore this outfit before. And we all know you don't get into the show unless you got a brand new outfit.
No,
Okay.
There's,
Come on back.
There's probably 200 other dudes dressed in the same fucking outfit.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, where am I gonna keep all my dip if I don't have these jeans with big old pockets and gems on it?
Oh, my God. Fucking
Anyways,
chodes,
I think
man.
yeah. Well, let's move on because I feel like we're running out of jokes for that.
Oh no, I could keep going, but let's just.
I mean,
move
I
on.
could probably cook up a few more.
Do you want to talk about the Crazy Town incident?
Oh, baby, do I want to talk about that?
And we just
Hope-
talked about Crazy Town not too long ago. Remember? Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We talked about how terrible Shifty Shell Shock looked.
Yeah.
So when
Dude,
he was doing that song.
he looks worse than a meth head. He looks like a meth head that's like I don't even know where to go. He just no man.
Nah,
Just
he-
stop.
It's like he looks like a meth head, but he also wasn't taking care of himself while he was not on meth for several years too. He was like, I know that I'm off the meth, but I'm gonna fucking skateboard off a cliff while having dip in my mouth. And I don't know what makes you look bad. What else we got? What makes you look really bad?
Looks like a meth head that has cancer.
Yeah.
He
That's,
really does. Yeah. Yeah. That's the ultimate shame. So Crazy Town. Apparently they were playing a Myrtle Beach show and the set didn't go as planned and it ended with some of the members fist fighting each other. And whenever we sent this to the group text, Fuzz simply said one word. Toxic. Which was my favorite
Same.
my favorite Crazy Town
Crazy Town
Song.
song, baby. Hell
yeah,
yeah.
but most people wouldn't know that joke even. Like they
I
wouldn't
know.
even most people would be like, I don't get it because I only heard the one song Butterfly and that's
Something
it.
about butterflies.
Yeah.
Got nipples pierced and a tongue ring got me sprung or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
so is this actual footage of the fight?
Oh,
I
hope so.
fucking
I
hope
haven't-
so,
I haven't
yes.
watched the fight. I hope this is
Yeah.
it.
Let's do it. I want to see it.
TMZ.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, baby.
Get him! Get him! He kicked him in the ass!
Give me my money, you're never gonna fucking you gonna steal my money.
Oh shit.
Oh my starry-eyed surprise.
You robbed me, I asked you 20 times, I said. And then you put your hands on me. I don't have the fucking money.
Oh, he's all busted open.
Fucking grab me. I don't want to fight with you. I I said I want to give you your money and leave.
Hey,
Wow.
I respect that. I respect
Dude.
that.
After my life, I did. You said you did. So where's my saying okay, homeboy? So where's my parents?
Oh shit!
I'm gonna kill your
You can hear Head PE playing.
I know what you're gonna
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're playing Killing Time.
take your fucking hands off and cut your throat.
He's gonna cut his
In
throat.
the head, bitch. Dude, we're shaking this fucking bag. You right now for 1 and 2. What the fuck you get me, bro? Because you're attacking. Wipe my face off then.
Wipe my face off.
My whole life, I'll fuck you up so bad. I don't want to. I don't want you. I love you. I'll show up at 3:13 in the morning. Dude, I asked you to fuck your sister, man. What? Fuck your sister in the ass and stab your baby.
Whoa!
What?
Where is my fucking money? You feel tough now, bitch? Dude, I do feel tough. I think you're a bitch ass motherfucker, boy. I showed up for you, right? Yes, and I said, please, let's. No, what you said is, you need to show up. You said, I ain't got your fuck money, you punk ass motherfucker. I don't have your money, dude.
Like that
You
dude was just
collected
like
my
going out.
fucking
Yeah.
guarantee.
He's like, oh fuck, you're filming? I'm out of the way.
Dude, he just said you. He gave it to you. Who gave it to me? He said he gave it to you.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Oh,
He
shit!
shot it in.
More punch.
What the fuck, dude? That was a fucking cheap shot.
He helped him up. That's why I was like, I respect that. Like, you beat each other up and then you fucking settle it. He's being a bitch now.
It's like watching bum fights, dude.
Oh, I feel so bad watching. Oh, he's whooping his ass again.
I want my money. I love you. Stop sucking.
Hey, bartender, hit me with the double.
Come here, Chris. You gave him the money. What up?
Let me put my socks up, dog.
I gotta look new metal.
You're a bitch ass motherfucker. I never had your
He's got his ass kicked twice and he's still talking shit.
No, that's out.
Toxic, bro.
Oh man, that was amazing.
That's better than
Wow.
the band footage, dude. I'd be more sad than the band
I mean, it's
footage.
both. Yeah, it's both. They're both pretty sad, honestly. But damn, guys,
Was
crazy
trying to-
town out here.
I was
Go
trying
ahead.
to figure out what was going on. Like, who owed who money? Did somebody owe Shifty money? What was going on? I just kept hearing him say, "I don't have your money, you bitch ass motherfucker," or whatever he was saying.
So I think this is the aftermath of the fight.
What's up, everybody? Bobby from Crazy Town Level, formerly of Edema. I'm in Houston right now. Pretty fountain behind me. Me and Shifty got in a little scuffle, but it's all good. We're brothers. You see? Bam. There it is. No big deal.
Wow.
Love y'all.
No, yeah, no,
Pretty
no big
cool.
deal, guys.
Fountain. All right.
Hey, just trying to clear the air, guys. Because I know that
He
so
was
many
in
people,
Edema?
so many people are paying attention to the fact that Crazy Town is doing stuff. I just want
Was
to
it
clear it up.
Edema? What did he do in Edema?
I have no idea.
I thought for a
Edema-
second that was Mark Chavez, but
I only knew the one Edema song. I mean, I listened to that record, but
Dude,
I only
Edema was
I only
sick.
remember. I only remember the one song, "Getting Inside You."
I'll get inside you.
Yeah, dude. Sorry.
Those their first two records were sick, but I'm sorry, I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Formerly of Edema. Why the fuck would you throw that in there? Nobody gives a shit, dude.
You got to pull from whatever you can.
Hey,
man.
he was just like, look, I'm credible. I got stuff going on, or I did.
Yeah, dude. Sick as fuck, dude.
Oh my god.
There
Those
was-
guys should just hang it up.
There was other video of him like kicking the amps and stuff. Like they were arguing on stage at one point too. So I think it's a little bit toxic for.
Oh, Brandon brought that shit back.
I stole your joke. I stole your joke, but it's a little bit toxic environment for those guys right now. It's like they're living in a crazy town.
Oh man, you're in that crazy town. That's all
He's a
good.
space age hip hop superhero.
Well, best of luck to those guys.
some
Do you
help.
guys remember? You remember Orange County? Remember that movie?
Yes.
Yes, it's so fucking good.
I
One of
remember.
the only good Jack Black movies.
You stop with that shit, okay? Stop with the shit.
There's only in
all right?
3 good movies, and
no,
that's it.
Jack.
Apparently, you
no.
haven't seen Mario. Peaches, 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 peaches.
Dude, Mario was amazing.
Does he sing in any way in Mario?
Yes, he
Yes,
sings the
he's
hit
as
Peaches.
Bowser.
Fuck
As Bowser.
him.
Peaches,
Fuck.
peaches,
Dude, you need to
peaches.
stop. I feel like you
No.
like Jack Black when we
I
talk
don't.
about it, but then whenever people are paying attention, you're like, no, fuck that though.
You
I
know
hate
what?
it."
Man, I say it when we're off there too. I fucking never do.
Jack Black is a
He's
fucking legend, bro.
no. He's made 3 good movies.
You know what? This isn't episode 8, so don't be hating.
Yeah, don't be hating. We're bringing that shit back, bro.
Touche, Toby. Touche. I'm sorry. I take it back. Jack Black, way to be mediocre. Here we go. Let's continue.
You should at least give him that. At least give
Well,
him
yeah,
mediocreness.
no, dude, it was cool. Saving Silverman is the best movie you ever made. That's awesome. Good. For
I
you.
will agree. School of Rock. Huh?
OC was incredible too.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, that's more than 3 already, right?
No,
Orange
no,
County.
Those are 3 movies.
Orange County. Okay.
I
Orange
said
County.
Orange County,
Okay.
Saving Silverman, and School of Rock. Those are 3.
Those are the
I
3
said they made
movies we
3
got.
good movies.
No,
that
you don't
he's
count
made.
Tenacious D movie.
Oh, because that's a band. That's not a fucking movie.
Okay, 0.5. 3.5. Give him that at least.
Can't do it.
What about The Holiday?
Care for
Fuck
it 'cause
off,
he's in it.
dude.
It's a great movie, but he ruined it. Dude, don't get mad because I don't like.
I'm
Jack Black.
so
You
fucking
always-
mad, dude.
You always get so ticked off when I don't like the shit that you like.
So,
It's so
I'm
fucking
so
stupid.
ticked off. Listen,
Dude,
we could
you get
disagree
so
on so many.
mad.
We could disagree on so many things, and I won't care. But Jack
It's not
Black
true.
is a
Not
fucking
true.
legend, dude. Jack Black's a
I-
legend.
I mean, a legend. Never mind. Let's just continue on with the show.
He's a brutal legend. He had a game that he was in called Brutal Legend. There,
Right. Yep.
just
See.
getting the puns in there, man. Just trying.
I don't even know what I was saying at this point. Oh yeah. I remember there was somebody I watched that movie with, and they could not get over the fact that like Colin Hanks's character, everywhere he went, all the high schoolers were like really into that song by Crazy Town Butterfly. So he's in high school, and there's this whole thing where they're playing Crazy Town, and all the
dance.
And
and
they
all
do
the
the
girls are
dance.
doing the dance, and then he's like, "What the hell is going on?" And then he goes to visit the college, and then same shit, and it's like a metaphor for like no matter where you go or
all
how
the
big
same.
you're doing, it's all the same, but still, it's just like. Why are they doing the song here too? And like whoever was watching it with me was like, Crazy Town, everywhere he goes, this movie is hilarious.
but dude, like seriously, when they're at that college party and then all of a sudden it just busts out, like, and the college girls move the crowd around and start dancing like they did in high school, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I loved that song, dude. So
Sugar,
I get it,
baby.
But I mean, oh
But yeah,
God.
but that was one of my BMG CDs that I got. You know, the 12 for 12
for
cents.
12?
Hell yeah. I ripped
Yep.
them off like 4 times doing that.
I think I did twice.
Got like 40 fucking CDs.
Yeah, that's where I got my first corn. It was self-titled Corn, Life is Peachy, and Follow the Leader. I think I got all from BMG. So yeah. So
That's 3
thanks
corners.
BMG.
Shout out BMG.
Shout out BMG. What's up?
Y'all are gonna get slapped with a fucking some sort of a like owe us money thing in the mail. Y'all just gonna
You
Yeah.
admitted it right
They're-
here.
yeah. It's gonna come in the mail, and it's gonna be like, okay, well, you still have to pay for 5 albums at full price, okay? Fuck.
man.
God damn it.
Hey, speaking
Yeah.
of these old records, I hear something's making a comeback.
Ah, yes, my friend.
Toby.
Hey.
So,
Give me a goddamn segue because I'm fucking zipping around on this bitch.
Dude, we were just talking about Crazy Town, so it's a great segue.
Yeah.
in recent news, apparently, according to internet data, it shows that new metal is more popular than it's been in almost 20 years. Thank you, Jesus, for finally coming back and blessing the
Yes.
world with some of your something. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't have. I have nothing to good say about Jesus. Maybe he turned pop music into new metal. That's what he did. Yeah, he blessed us.
So we all need to
Anyways.
go buy some Jinkos. We
Buy some. We just need to go to Fuzz's and borrow some of his old pairs. 'Cause
Fuzz,
I
do you
know
still have
he's
your old
got 'em.
Jinkos?
Yeah, I gotta go get them for my dad's, but I got those. Dude.
He was like showing me one day. He was like, he showed me a picture of his old room, and it was still like corn posters and shit. And I was like, holy shit. He's like, yeah, man, I haven't changed any of that shit. and then he started showing me pictures of his old corn shirts and like Slipknot shirts and stuff. And I was like, damn, dude, let me get some of those. But what, they were like XXL.
No, they're XL, dude. I have some that would probably fit you. I know.
They're XL.
Hey, were they once black shirts and now they're almost like
No.
a gray?
No, dude. Because I didn't really like black shirts back then. Crazy. I still don't care for black shirts now. But, Mike, I still have a bunch of them, dude. I honestly, you know what? I'll dig through some of the old school new metal ones that are XL. They probably shrunk
Dude.
down that they'll fit you just fine.
Dude, you know what shirt? My number one shirt that I've always wanted, but I've never owned is
Which one?
the corn shirt. That's just like the Impact font corn logo with the 3 lines through it. I fucking love that shirt so much, and I've never been like. I swear I saw it at Gadzooks one time, but I didn't have money.
Fucking
And
Gadzooks. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. So, but I've never actually owned that shirt, and I fucking want that shirt so bad.
That's a sick shirt. That, and then do you remember the corn jersey, the corn basketball jersey?
I
Yes.
remember that.
Yeah.
That one was so sick, but I was never going to pay $80 for that shit when I was a kid. I was like,
Dude.
I'll stick to the corn shirts that I have.
Isn't it crazy though that now you spend $80 for like some normal ass shit at a
Right,
show? Like,
right.
dude, like a fucking like a thin ass windbreaker is like $80
Right.
at a show, and you know what I mean?
Dude, what sucks is like we're gonna go to Sick New World in a couple weeks, and like I'm not gonna be able to afford any of the shirts that I want to get because they're all
Yeah,
gonna be
dude.
like $60, and it's like I can only buy one. Like all of my degenerate gambling money is going to that, not shirts. So like
Right.
I
Well, you know
have
what
to
though?
pick.
I think we should maybe we should leave it up to casino luck to to see if we get a shirt at all. You know what I mean? See how much merch money we win by the end of the night. You know?
That'd be cool, dude. I'm in
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's play some blackjack Friday night, dude. You down? You down to go
I'm
play some
down, bro.
blackjack?
Are we gonna play some baccarat too? Because I'm fucking half Asian, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't know how to play the game, but I'm just gonna copy everything you do. That's all I'm gonna do.
Fuck yeah! I'll introduce you to some Asian folks. I'll be like, hey, hook up my boy up with a cigarette.
No, dude, I'm gonna hook him up with cigarettes, man. Do you remember when we were in? We went to go see Korn. Do you remember when that Korean dude talked to me at the sports book for like
Oh, yeah,
an
yeah,
hour?
yeah. Yeah.
And he told me straight up, Toby, this is no lie, and I don't think it's bad. I'm gonna say this,
Mhm.
but this is what he told me. He said, I'm not gonna say it in his voice because it'll sound even worse.
That's a good
He was
call.
like,
Right.
it was like, hey, you know what? When I was a kid, my father get killed by a man looked just like you. He looked just like you. And I was like,
And that's
I'm
it.
sorry.
That's all.
Like I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's okay. But my father got killed by a guy who looked just like you. And I was just like,
It's because all white people look the same.
dude, I don't know,
Yeah.
but it was like I didn't know who this guy was, Toby. I was just at a
Wow.
sports.
That's awkward.
I was at a sports book.
You killed my
and I
father?
was- And I was right. And I was betting. I was placing a whole bunch of bets on some football games that were happening before the Corn show. And I went outside the sports book to smoke a cigarette. And this dude he rolls up to me, and I'm like, all right, hey, yeah, cool, man. I'm gonna go back in. He's like, oh, me too. So he just like followed me around, and he got more and more drunk as he followed me around. And we would smoke cigarettes, and he by the end of it, he was like, if I win, I'm gonna give you half of it. We're friends. We're best friends. And I was just like, okay, man. I couldn't get over the fact that he told me that I look like the guy that killed his dad. When
He's
he
like,
was a kid.
hey, what's your name? You fucking kill my dad?
No shit,
Hey, you
that's what-
fucking kill my dad?
I'm just
Hey,
saying
I'm
that's
gonna keep you around for a little bit, and just in case you fucking kill my dad, okay? But
Dude,
you know,
it's just
in the
a
meantime,
weird
let's
thing
be
to tell
best
somebody.
friends.
It's just a weird thing to tell somebody. I'm sorry.
It
It's
is,
just a
dude.
really
It
fucking
really is, dude. Kill my fucking dad.
Oh fuck. Anyway, new metal.
But yeah, new metal. Yeah.
So I guess according to Google, Trend's interest in new metal has now exceeded its previous peak in 2004 when Google began tracking. Let's see. Hit see more because I didn't realize that how to see more. Oh, there's the graph.
See more butts.
Fucking got him, dude.
Dude, it's at an all-time high, bro.
Look at that. That is crazy.
Dude, we need to go get eyebrow rings.
Mike, Rick.
Yeah,
Yo, do you
and
want
then
to get our eyebrows pierced in Vegas?
Dude.
I'll go, dog.
If you don't,
Dead
you guys
serious.
have no testicles. None.
Dude, I'm
I only have
Mike.
one thing to say to that question. You're not right, be Bobby. Also, boom, da, da.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. My wife just texted me and she said in all caps, "Nope."
Allie,
She
But
can
what
get her
if-
son. She can get her son too.
Allie, I would like to say to you, boom, da, 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 naima. Dude,
So I'm in.
speaking
Either way,
of,
let's do it. Fuck it.
so guys, just a heads up, you know, this is whoever watches this video, we should probably clip this part, but soon is going to be the 25th anniversary of Follow the Leader.
You follow the leader. Yep.
So soon, I think it's August. Is it August?
I believe it's August.
Okay,
August.
okay.
It's August, yes.
So in August, it'll be the 25th anniversary of Follow the Leader. And, you know, we're going to pick up some. I think we should pick up more than one vinyl. Let's pick up 3 vinyls.
Yes, let's
and then,
do it.
And then we're going to have a contest.
Yes.
And we want y'all.
We're really
we
gonna
want,
do it.
Yes, this is
we're
gonna be
doing this, dude.
incredible. I'm so
we're doing
excited.
This. We want you to record yourself doing the scat part on the song Freak on a Leash. And the top 3 people, we will send them vinyls
Yes.
of Follow the Leader.
I think
So-
I think the way they need to like tag our account, whether you do it on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I think you should also use like the hashtag, like put like corn nerd or something like that. We'll have to we'll workshop the hashtag.
We'll work on hashtag.
Yeah, but
Yes.
tag us in it, and we just need your best interpretation of it. And I think we have to judge them all on the show, and then like Rickshaw said,
Oh, yeah.
top 3 will get.
I'll
Top
get
3.
the vinyl. I'm in, dude.
Yes, I'm so excited about this.
I know. I could tell you were excited to talk about it the other day.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I'm fucking stoked about this, dude, because you know what? Every day that I wake up and I don't have a little boom, da, 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 in my life is a sad day. You know what I mean?
It truly is. It truly is.
How many times in your head when somebody goes, "Go"? You know,
Yeah.
when you,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude.
You're just like, dun, 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 dun. I
Yep.
mean, if you're not doing that, are you even new metal?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's funny because, you know, I've always thought that part is the cooler part, but no one could do that part. You know, everybody wants to do the boom, da, 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 ima. But my favorite part is when it's like, buy something up, make it buy something, say buy. That part's sick. That part's sick. No one ever goes for that part.
When it busts back into that chorus, man.
Dun, dun,
After
dun,
that,
dun, 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 dun. This shit's
yo-
dope.
y'all remember when that was on, that was on a Gatorade commercial once. That part.
What?
Was it really?
Yeah.
Weird.
And it was also on a Puma commercial too. You're welcome.
Dude,
anyway,
that shit was on TRL.
Yeah.
That shit was on TRL #1 for like months, dude.
yes, it was.
Yes, this is why, you know, guys like us are depressed and hate our lives because at one point in time, Korn was competing with #1 pop hits, you know, for the first place position, and Korn was winning a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So now,
And Limp Bizkit.
yep,
And Limp Bizkit.
nowadays, you know, we're like, let's go to a heavy show, and all your fucking friends you work with are like, you guys listen to that fucking shit, man. You can't even understand. What are they even saying, dude? Can't. And I'll tell you what they're saying. Boom.
Oh, yeah. You know what's really crazy is like back then you were listening to, you know, Korn, all that stuff, the Biscuit, Slipknot.
Yeah.
People were like, ugh, why would you listen to that? That's so terrible. Now it's like, and you should hear some of the bands I listen to. If you thought Korn was bad, fuck, you would hate the music that I
Right,
listen
yeah.
to now.
Yeah, bro. Trapped?
Oh, dude. Yo, you know
Just
that
kidding.
song did go hard before he went all
I
fucking
know,
right.
I mean, I know, but still, like, it's fun to think though. Like in our minds, people would be like, "Ugh, what are you listening to?" But then you bring up a song like "Trapped," and people are like, "That was a pretty good song." You're
Yeah.
like, "Fuck off, dude."
Dude, right. Or they're
Yeah.
like, no, I liked Korn, and you're like, oh, what album? And they say some like take a look on the other or see you on the other side, and it's like, ugh,
Yeah, what's
no,
that song?
dude.
Fucking, what's the song they play?
Ugh, yeah, I know. They play the same
Yeah.
riff for the whole song. It's dumb.
I'm coming undone.
Dude. Oh man,
That's
that-
the worst. Honestly,
hurt.
that's the worst one. When people are like,
Oh.
I listen to Korn, and I listen to the fucking
Yeah.
sickest album they've got. And then they bring up that song, and you're like,
Dude.
whoa.
It's like all those kids when we were doing the podcast when they were like, "Oh no, Gray Chapter's the best fucking Slipknot record."
Slipknot,
It's like,
yeah.
Shut your fucking dumb mouth.
Well, hey, you do have a new segment coming out soon where you're actually showing some younger generation some new metal stuff, right?
That's true. Actually, it's going to be airing tomorrow. So if you're watching this, this is airing on April 27th. And, you know, if you're just catching this, you know, casually after it's, you know, already been put out, then check out our back catalog because the day after, on the 28th at noon, there's a video called Teaching Gen Z about new metal. And some of my younger friends that are like 23, 24, and 25 all they're very into hip hop. And I showed them a bunch of new metal, and you know what? It probably won't get that many views because they fucking liked it. So it's funny to think about all these Gen Z React videos are like the videos wherever the kids are saying dumb shit like, "Am I supposed to know who this is?" You know, and all that fucking shit, and they get tons of views. But some of my friends had never heard a Korn song at all. And I showed
don't know
them
how
blind.
You can be alive and never have heard a Korn song. Like it's on so many movies. There's a lot of Korn songs in different movies. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But and it was the type of thing too where like you could tell that they really, especially when my friend Ronnie, shout out Ronnie, he was like, well, you know, I'm gonna give it a shot and hopefully I could understand what they're saying. And so he like literally did not know, like, because lots of Korn, especially like the first record, is that like it's that sing scream tone. So it's like it's not like it was before we went full scream with a lot of bands. You know what I mean? So that's where I knew he literally had not heard a Korn song because he's like, if I could understand it, and then and then once he got into it, he's like, I could see, I'm going blind. I get it. Yeah,
It's pretty good. I think you should
Yeah.
watch it if you want to see some younger guys see if they like it. It was pretty interesting to watch because they kind of were being a little negative about it at first, and by the end of it, they're just like, all right. So
Dude, can I hop on with that one time so I can just shit all over them for hating good music?
I mean, we do it. We film it all in house on that one. So
And I would come down there just to fuck some people up about
just to
new metal.
fuck people.
I said
my bad.
I said up.
No, it'd be fun, yeah, because they would be intimidated as fuck by you too. So that's fine.
I do that to people. It's usually my beautiful eyes that do that to people.
But yeah, I think the point is though of the whole article is new metal is back, baby. So weirdos like us, we'd be putting those Jinkos on, those shell-toed Adidas, Put
Yo.
them on, buddy. Yeah.
Have you? Okay, so you've been to shows here lately. I don't know if we've talked about it on the podcast. I know I've talked about it at like band practice and stuff.
Mhm.
But have you been noticing more and more at these shows? You go into a hardcore show, right? Even if you're going to like a deathcore show, a heavier show,
Mhm.
motherfuckers are wearing baggy pants. They got black hair and black fingernails and big ball chain necklaces, dude.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
all coming back. And I went to a Tsunami show a couple weeks back. Every kid there, dude, they got like those the fishnet glove like things on and black hair and black
Yeah.
fingernails. And they're at a hardcore show, and I'm like, man, this is weird, but I kind of love it. And I think it's awesome that these younger kids are like, man, fuck it, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope. And I'm all about it, man. I think it's awesome.
Dude, totally. I think it's cool too. And like, even, we're talking about my younger friends that are into hip hop. It's like he's like, what are these fools wearing in this Korn video? And I'm like, dude, they're the ones that fucking made Adidas cool in the music scene. They be wearing those shell-toed Adidas. And he was like, I have shell-toed Adidas. And he had
Say
on
superstars.
he had
Say
on
superstars.
Superstar all black ones
Oh hell yeah.
with the white stripes. So
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude, this is where it started for music in general, for people to wear Adidas,
Well, I mean, Run DMC, they wore the tracksuits, and I think the Beastie Boys did too. But
I
it
guess
didn't
that's true. I
take
forgot,
off.
yeah.
But it was
It
really
didn't-
only
yeah.
popular in hip hop, like at the time.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, you see this dude with these nasty ass dreads with HIV tattooed on his arm, wearing Adidas tracksuits, and you're like, that's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
And
Dude,
so
Korn.
that's why I love him.
Korn, you've done so much for us.
Thank you,
know?
for
Yeah.
everything, Korn. I love you.
I still love you, Korn. I was hitting up young Michael. I was like, when we were Young Fest, you meet Jonathan Davis, you better bring me up, You say something like, hey, didn't you used to like I wrestled a bear once? In that case, my friend Rickshaw's out in the audience. Let me go get him.
I told Michael, I said, yo, because I talked to him after you and I talked.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't want to bother you, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, we'll be in Vegas in 2 weeks. I'll bother you in Vegas. He's like, please do. That'd be great. So,
Yeah.
dude,
Hell yeah.
I should just kiss his ass so we can watch fucking System of a Down side stage, baby. That's all I'm
Oh, that'd be
saying.
awesome.
Yeah, dude, we go gamble. They said they're going to be here on Friday. So I was like, you going to go gamble with us? He's like, oh, fuck yeah, I go gamble.
Dude, yeah, we'll talk about that later on. But anyway, new metal, I love it.
Yeah.
I love the trend. I think this festival has something to do with it. I think a lot of people are like, it's just coming back, and I think
Yeah.
it's great. I think awesome.
I think honestly, Deftones has a lot to do with it for some reason. Like, Deftones are the ones that stayed the most relevant among like
They
younger
never
kids,
left.
Yeah.
They never left.
And and it's funny, I saw there's actually a YouTube video about why Deftones is so popular, and like they give you this like fucking 30-minute breakdown on how goth girls use Deftones to fish for like attention, and they're always like doing their thing where they look sexy and they're wearing like goth outfits and black lipstick, but there's always like Deftones in the background. And then the answer to that are dudes fishing for the goth girls that are also using Deftones as is the background music and being like so yeah, and then they explain how that eventually became normal people outside of people that are simping for goth girls also started listening to Deftones. So
Wow. That's
Yeah.
incredible. But I have a question for you guys. I saw it. I follow this new metal page on Twitter, and asked a question today, and it is a cool question. And you guys like new metal. What is the best deep cut that was not a single by a new metal band? In your opinion, what was the best deep cut that wasn't a single, got no airplay, got nothing? what was the best deep cut? They were saying a bunch of Linkin Park songs, like a bunch of Deftones songs. You know, like I have my 3 because that's just what I did, and I had to respond.
Give them to us.
Yeah.
Give them to us. Give them to
mine
us real
was-
quick.
So my 3 was Consequence from Incubus off of Make Yourself. That song goes fucking hard.
Okay. Okay.
My second one was, of course. Oh, my second one was Passenger by Deftones. I think that's
Okay.
their best
Yeah.
song ever.
Yeah.
My third one was Mic Check by Rage Against the Machine.
Okay. What? Man, that's a hard question to just be
Yeah.
put on the
It's-
spot.
It's not something that you can just fucking like. It took me 45 minutes to respond to this because there's so many going through my head. At like, I was like, I don't know. I thought I'd ask you guys. Just think about it. I just thought I'd ask you guys because I thought it was a cool question.
I mean, for me personally, Twist was like a huge, I think honestly, I had heard Korn at that point, but I was like, I just wasn't paying attention. And then when I heard Twist, I was like, what the fucking shit is this? You know what I mean? Like that stupid fucking breakdown riff with him being like, "You got to
Yeah.
yeah." I was just like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. That's one example. But Korn had weirdo songs like that were like bangers that they never did singles. Like for instance, well, I mean
Off
they
of Life is Peachy.
Good God was fucking dope as fuck. But
Mm-hmm.
the even weirder though was the song that was like fucking ass licking two ball
what is
bitch
that?
with the fat green clit.
Is that Mr. Rogers?
Maybe. Yeah.
Mr. Rogers is
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. That
Does
shit
ass
was fucking
suck-
heavy.
hold on. There's a line in there that I absolutely love. It's like fart licking, piss sucking, two-balled bitch or something.
Yeah,
It's like,
with
what
the
is
fat
going
green clit.
and then the chorus is the best. I don't know what to say. It's the best.
Yeah. So what?
like-
Don't give a fuck.
Like,
Dude, that
like,
shit's
it's
hard,
the-
dude.
It's the best chorus ever. It's like, we're just making this up on the fly. We're all on meth. What do you want? us to do?
Yeah, dude. I feel like that whole album was just a fucking meth night in the studio. You know what I mean?
Have
They're
you
just
ever
like-
seen that interview with Jonathan Davis where they ask him about this, like the gibberish and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, it's probably just the meth."
Yeah.
Like straight up, that was his answer. It's probably just the
Well,
meth.
like you remember that fucking on Who Then Now, they do that. They're like mouthing or they're singing the part of the song, but it's not even playing. And he's like, "I'm your son," and then he's like, "Boom down, break it down, boom, tika pa, boom down,
Yep.
break it down, boom." And then you listen to the record, and it's that bass line that
Yep.
comes after that. It's like boom, boom, depa, boom, 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 and then he's just like boom down, freak it down, doom, the freak it down.
Oh, the young Ross Robinson in the booth with him.
Oh yeah.
Man, dude, I could just do a whole episode on new metal. We got to stop talking about it.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Anyways, guys, we didn't even read any about the article, but pretty much data
Listen to this
says
metal.
new metal is back. You should probably jump on that trend because whenever they say that the data is there, you just got to go with it, man. You got to fucking start following those trends, If they said the data says that meth is really taking off, then we're all gonna have to fucking get on board, and accomplish some of our
Never stopped,
dreams.
baby.
Never stopped, baby.
I never stopped, brother.
All right, let's go to the chat. We've been neglecting the chat, but I was hoping for some questions in the chat. You guys don't have many questions today, but let's see here. He was talking about, I guess the auto-tune machine wasn't working. My voice doesn't work. He was talking about that one dude that has
Wallen?
the number. Yeah, Wallen.
Fallen Wallen or whatever.
Fallen Wallen.
Wallen. Sam McCoy says, "Wow, are they single? What a couple of catches." Talking about Crazy Town, they are catches, bro. They are the
caught
most.
them hands. That's what he caught.
Yeah.
Was them fucking hands, bro.
Those are the two most unique musicians in all of the scene. Thomas Clark, Jerry. I don't know what that reference is. Do you guys know what that is?
Jerry.
I
Yeah, I don't
want
know.
to. Sorry, I'm not cool.
Sorry, we should have been keeping up with stuff.
Yeah.
We're bad at
Sam
this.
McQuay. That one guy is just non-affected. Same day, same crazy town. Nailed it. Nailed it, Thomas. They got shook up, baby. Every time Fuzz disagrees, make him watch a scary movie. LOL, jokes, bud. That's when we were talking about Jack Black. When you wear your shirt so much it just rots off of you. Yeah, so many of those shirts.
You know how
I had
many
it-
shirts I have in my closet right now that are just like my tits hang out of them because they're sleeveless. I'm like, nah, I'm not throwing them away. Fuck it.
Dude, I had an X-Men fucking tee. You know, before it was like cool to bring back retro t-shirts, you know what I mean? Like before you could actually go find like a 90s comic book t-shirt printed out, you know what I mean? Like I had one and I would wear it on stage and like eventually it was just like ugh, it's like so nasty. You could like wash it and
Dude.
pull it out of the dryer and be like, ugh, it's still gross.
To be fair, I've toured with you multiple times. Your stage clothes
Oh
are
yeah,
some
dude.
of the nastiest fucking things that I've ever seen in my life. They stood on their own. They were disgusting.
Yeah. Starch, baby. Let's see here. Thomas Clark, 360 deals and record labels doesn't help with shirt prices. That's for sure. We need to start fucking, you know what? It's like the type of thing, back in the day, they would be like, we're having a contest, give away shirts. I never fucking see that shit anymore. Every musician's so poor as fuck. They're like, nah, we're not giving away anything.
Nope.
Yeah, and here we are fucking giving away fucking corn
Torn
albums.
vinyls, dude. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Like I said, all you got to do is boom, dop, boom.
And I need. It's got to be at least 15 to 20 seconds.
It's-
long,
it's
too.
gotta be the part.
The whole part.
Hear it.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
hear it.
But who knew
And-
he?
Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry, go.
No, go
sorry.
ahead. I'm just gonna talk nonsense. Go ahead.
Sam McCoy. But you knew who his father was. I don't remember what we were talking about for you to say that. It sounds a little fucked up without knowing that. Millennials are showing their kids the music they grew up with.
That's
Ooh,
true.
That's a good.
That's
yeah.
really true. Like because it is like everyone that's in their 30s and whatever and have kids that are around 8 to 15 now. They're like, hey, this is what I used to jam when I was younger. So that does make sense.
That
'Cause
does make sense.
My 13-year-old's been listening to a lot of Biggie and like Tupac and stuff, and I'm like, all right, well that's
Yeah,
cool.
It's finally time, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess it's like all of the at that time period where all the people accidentally got all their girlfriends pregnant. The kids are finally old enough for you to be like, "This is what I was listening to whenever I did with your mama."
Dude, we had like this like MP3 player thing, or these headphones that you put in your phone, and you could stick it on your belly while you're pregnant. We're like, and we did that with Luna, and now Incubus calms her down because that's what we played.
Oh,
I'm serious as a
that's
heart.
That's
cool.
awesome.
She doesn't really care for a lot of the music that I listen to, but we'll put on a Morning View song, and she's just like, all right, this is cool. I'll chill here and listen to this. It's crazy. Like, it really is crazy. Like, she's
crazy
all
town.
about it. Yeah. Oh.
Call of Duty Warzone victory wins. That's a hell of a name. Call of Duty Warzone victory wins. Says Butt Rock. I think we were talking about. Were we talking about new?
I think it was
Yeah.
Trapped and all those.
Yeah, that's what it was.
My favorite albums, the shitty ones.
Yeah, but you know what? Every time I hear me a Switchfoot song, that's pretty cool though. But remember that song? Ba-da-da, ba-da-da,
We will
ba-da.
one of the most.
Yeah,
But something like that.
We were meant to live for so much more.
Was it the worst intentions when we were going to a show that was getting blared on the way home? I think
Yeah.
everyone was drunk, and we were
Yeah.
all singing that song at one point.
Well, fucking Jabe learned how to play that riff, and we were like, "What the fuck?" We were like, "What if, of all people, Jabe learning the Switchfoot is like so odd?"
That riff goes.
I guess it is a
man.
Christian riff. Oh, doggy.
I love you, Jabe.
Let's see here. Sam McCoy, can you imagine if Jack Black did a song with Korn?
The beatboxing part should be
Ooh,
incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. He'd be like, frigagoo, frigagoo, fruit, boo, come, dadiga. No? That didn't work, bro.
I would love it.
Sam McCoy says Jerry is Jerry Springer. Oh,
yeah, he died.
Yeah, R.I.P. Jerry. He taught all of us how to spill the tea right in front of everyone. You know what I mean?
And how to
just
sleep with your cousin.
I didn't need help.
Yeah, he didn't teach us. He showed us the way.
That's right.
DeLorean
But
does.
yeah, what else we got going on, guys? We have another news topic.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought this was interesting, and since we are giving away a vinyl, we should go ahead and know the statistics on giving away a vinyl record, because half of everyone that buys vinyl don't even own a turntable.
It's true.
Oh yes, this was a good one because we have a lot of posers nowadays. I don't even have the best turntable, but I do have something I could play those vinyls with, and that's half the battle. You don't. You don't. You don't. Do you get vinyls though?
I have some very collectible vinyls that I cannot play because I don't have.
Well, I mean, okay, so I get it. If you're just getting them, and do you open them at all, or they're just in their pack? Okay, so I
completely
can
sealed,
understand
yeah.
that. I guess I don't know. Like, I guess when you put it like that, it almost seems like a meaningless topic.
But the thing is, our buddy Mikey collects vinyls and he
Right.
loves that shit. He swears by them.
Mm.
I think that stuff is awesome. Just I don't have the room for the hundreds of pairs of sneakers that I have in my house. To be like, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm
Yeah.
gonna get fucking vinyls now too. Like I want to.
Yeah.
I want to buy them all the time. But I don't because I just don't have a reason to. If I had a bigger house, I would totally consider it, but I don't. So
But at the same time, though, like you could be someone without feet and still want to collect some fucking shoes. You know what I mean? So maybe we shouldn't.
Exactly.
Hey, don't be hating. I'm talking to I'm talking to us. Don't be hating.
Don't we hate?
Dude,
What?
I
I ain't
think
got
it's
no
dope.
arms. That doesn't mean I don't like me a nice pair of gloves.
Nice wristwatch.
Yeah.
no, you got it. And I'm not saying anything bad. I think it's cool. Like I got a lot of friends that do it.
Yeah.
That love vinyls. I think it's awesome. I just don't have the space for it, but I think it's cool shit.
I do think it makes sense though because now we could just fucking pull out our phone and play some shit anyway. So it
Well, see, I collect vinyl, and I've got a ton of vinyls. And there's a big, I just said vinyls with an S, and I know someone out there just cringed because there's a big argument on if there's an S or not.
Right.
Is it plural? Anyways, I was buying vinyl before I had a record player because at the time we were going digital, and it was like, well, I still want to support the artists and their album sales because I'm a grown up and I can do that now instead of lime wiring it. So like I try to buy the albums and stuff, and I thought like it was a cool big piece that you could like hang on your wall. I'd buy like the record frames. And I had a whole wall covered out in my old apartment with just all the records that I loved, and I could see the cover art real big.
Mhm.
And then I realized like, oh, I've got like 40 or 50 of these. Maybe I should start listening to them. So now when I buy them and I listen to them, I like to listen to them when I paint and stuff because it makes me get up and have to flip the record or put a new record on. So I'm not just sitting there like hunched over just painting or doing whatever I'm doing. It makes me take a small break to flip stuff over. So that's why I like it, because I mean I could just Bluetooth my phone and just sit there and be there for hours not moving at all, and then I'm like, oh, my fucking back. So that's why I like vinyl, and plus the vinyls are fucking pretty. You
Yeah.
get some of those lesser printed vinyls and stuff. Oh, they're pretty.
splatter art and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The coolest ones are the ones that have like liquid in them. When you move When you move them around, you
There
can
was
see it.
there was a Mortal Kombat 2 one that came out a couple of months ago, and it had red liquid in it for blood. Oh, I missed it. Like I
that's
missed it.
sick.
I was so mad. I would have never played that one though. That would have just been for looks.
Oh,
Level 1 Noob says, I only have a few vinyl albums, Stranger Things, and Mario movie soundtrack. I like the artwork, honestly.
I didn't know he
Dude.
had the Mario soundtrack. You got to listen to the dinosaur song or whatever it is, the dinosaur shuffle or whatever it is. So bad.
Like the new Mario movie one?
Oh
Is that
yeah,
what
I'm
you're
thinking
talking
of the
about?
old Mario one.
Yeah, with peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches. So good. But yeah.
I have
Go ahead,
one
sorry.
vinyl. I have two vinyls. Actually, no, I have several, but two that I really care about. And one of them, my cousin got. It was released on Record Store Day. It was Korn self-titled.
Oh, that's cool.
And well, the cool thing about it is there was several that were made with a clear vinyl. It's like super rare. You didn't know if you got it or not.
Yeah.
So you had to open it. It's a big deal, and I don't want to open it because it's still in its app. It's because I'm like, man, what if it's in there? I don't want to do that.
What if it's in there?
I got that from a wedding present in 2016, and it's still just like, oh my god.
See, I do think that would be cooler if the variants were mystery like that. Instead of like, oh, we have 100, you can get one of these if you're quick enough. Because I think that would be more fun that you just order it and you don't know which one you're going to get. You might
Right.
get the limited one of 100, or you might get the overpressed one that's got 5,000 presses of it. I think that would be cool. But this article goes to say that 43.4% of physical media sales was vinyl for albums and stuff. So almost half the record sales were vinyl, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
It's awesome though.
It is. So, 43.46 million of 79.89 million total physical album purchases. Wow.
That's fucking sick.
And all the vinyl companies are so backed up right now. There's stuff that I pre-ordered a year ago that I still haven't gotten yet. Like I'm still waiting on. I think I'm still waiting on the He Is Legend stuff from Endless Hallway.
Oh, dude.
So dope.
Jam that record today on the way to work. It's so good. Oh,
But yeah,
real quick.
vinyl's
Sorry.
dope. Yeah, go ahead.
No. I'll ask y'all later. This is not important.
Guys in the chat, I just noticed this too. We've gotten to a point where like we finally are like monetized and we have like a cool sponsor and all this shit. What's up with the super chat? Has anyone ever done that? Because I'm over here looking at this thing. It says, show your support for Nerding Out with Rickshaw. You click it, and then it has options. Super sticker, super chat. Hit the super chat. Has money. You guys could send us money? Is that true? If so, send
you
me
won't.
send us $1. Hey, send us $1 to see if it works. Every one of you, please. We're dying.
No, we're just
over here.
testing it. Send us $1
Yeah.
just to test
Yeah,
it.
we're just
we're
testing
just
it.
gonna test it.
Yeah, we're just gonna test it. Dude. We've never received any money like that yet, and we've never asked for it though. At the same time, so it's my birthday tomorrow. Maybe you could buy
Yeah,
me a
dude.
shot.
Birthday
Dude.
shout out to the big man. He's turning 40 tomorrow, everybody. Tell him happy birthday. He's
Turning
old
40.
as fuck.
I'm older than Jesus' turds at this point.
Dude,
What
he's
up?
so old. His social security number is
The
only
Toby
3
Fund.
numbers.
Oh shit! He says the Toby Fund. Toby, you know what? If just label it. If you're tipping, if you're hitting the super chat, you have a question, we'll answer it. But if it's for Toby, put that too. We'll give it right to him.
I want your tip.
Oh,
They're all in the bathroom taking shits. No one's actually watching us at this point.
I'm fully torqued right now talking about tips.
Hey,
Let's what else do we got going on? We told Fuzz we were gonna try to keep it at 2. We're getting
Hey,
close.
you-
We got 20 minutes.
Do we want to do
left
the
to-
remember the internet stuff real quick since we forgot to do it at the beginning of the show?
Yeah, we could do at least one of them.
Okay.
We could pick. Let's pick one of them.
I bet I don't even remember it because I didn't have the internet.
Yeah, here. Let's run this. Run it.
Such a heavy song.
That's the internet.
Let's hope no one makes a phone call to us because then we're gonna get kicked
No,
off.
we're
before
gonna
we
kick
can
off
fucking-
the internet.
Worse.
Get off the internet.
Which one are you gonna pick? Which
I-
one are you gonna
I
pick?
got the-
Just
You
pick
can
one.
do
I got the best of GI Joe PSAs.
Okay, well, if anybody doesn't know about this one, there was I can't remember what site it was, but they just had a bunch of funny videos, and one of my favorite ones was GI Joe, and they would just do the PSAs that tried to teach us as people how to be better, but these just didn't make sense sometimes, but they were fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah,
There
these are
was-
just dubbed over. They dubbed
Yeah.
whatever they wanted over them, and they're
Yeah.
fucking hilarious how they re-edit them and stuff.
Yeah, let's just get a little taste.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll watch a couple, but let's see what's the best of.
Hey! You're not my friend.
I'm just kidding with you.
Hey man, who's that weird dude you're talking to, bro?
My friends are here. Oh, cool. So, see you later. I want someone to take me to the hospital.
You sure about that?
Hey, look, he hurt me.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino. But too bad your ass got sad.
Let's launch over it.
Who wants a body massage?
What's a body?
What did he just say to us?
Mr. Body Massage Machine. Go.
Go.
Body massage.
It's on your sleeve. Yeah, fire on your sleeve.
Wow.
Okay.
Dude, the
Alright,
pork chops, dude,
what's up?
pork chop sandwich is my favorite. Hey, we got $1.39 in the
Oh,
super chat, bro. Boy,
Hey, thank you so much.
thank you. That's amazing.
Oh, we got
Oh, this one's good too.
Hey, what the fuck are you kids doing on my fucking lawn? And don't look at me when I'm fucking talking
I'm
to
like
you.
Roy Kent.
Get that kid off my eyes, you little wankers. Alright, give him the stick. Go, give him the stick.
Do you know my dad?
You're not my dad.
Just look at the door, Jonathan.
Oh my god.
You're not cooking.
This one's so good. This was my favorite.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh shit, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Go, get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot. Fuck, we're all dead. Get the fuck out.
Pork chop sandwich.
Detective, there's no going and you tell me do things. I done running.
Yeah, we should totally hit it again, but I get first dibs on it.
Took me come off, but me nearly dead with laugh. I watch the people rush the door like a bash a choco. Fun time there, time for the bus ride. Sunshine there, a time for the bus ride. Sunshine there, a time for the bus ride. Fun time there, a time for the bus ride.
This is the best one we've ever done.
It's a fee to the steps.
All right, well, you want to do this last one?
See you later, bye.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I can do that. You better bring it.
Better bring it.
Kids, did you happen to see a pink, I want to say vinyl purse around here somewhere? Just dying to get my cigarettes.
What are you talking about? Ain't nobody seen no.
Damn.
What?
I have no idea what's happening on this thing.
You don't blow your money on this comic book, you
Okay.
understand? So you damn better
Oh
go.
my God, dude, I could watch
Yeah.
those all day. That was incredible.
Yeah, the fun part about a lot of those when you watch them individually though is like right when they get to the funny part and they cut off, it would go G.I. Joe. And they would show the logo. But yeah.
Incredible.
Hey, Sam McCoy gave us the $1.39. Thank you so much. That is the
Sam,
first
you're the
time
man.
anyone has tipped us in the super chat, and that's amazing. Even though it's not very much, you fucking cheap ass. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Sam McCoy. It was that we anything we could get, we love it.
Yes.
So, I mean, we've literally been doing this shit for months and months and months and never even asked for.
But
So I
now we're
guess
gonna
we
ask
should
all
just-
the time. Now,
Yeah,
we
we
got a little
should.
taste.
I got that $1.39 taste. Now I want at least $5.39s.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, that was good. Oh, there's the another one I thought of is when he goes, "Hey kid, I'm a computer." Remember that one? And then there was a what's that band? Fuck, what's Art Damage?
Fear Before.
Yeah, they had a song called "Hey Kid, I'm a Computer."
Oh,
and it
is
was
that
from
what they?
that.
You think that's what it's
yeah,
named after?
yeah.
That's funny.
It's awesome. That record was fucking incredible.
Too late for 550, Sam McCoy says. $1.39 is the most we've ever made on this show for a tip, so that's
Right,
awesome.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Sam.
Level 1 noob. I don't know nothing about computers except the one I got at my house. My mom put in a couple of games on it.
Is that, I guess
Sweet.
that's probably one of the G.I. Joe quotes.
Oh, but yeah. Do we want to do another Remember the Internet, or are we just going to do one per episode?
We
One.
could just I'll stick to one unless the other one's as funny as that one, because I don't know if you can top that one.
Yeah,
Buzz-
I think we
yeah.
should. We don't want to. We
Yeah.
don't want to press it and then go downhill from there.
Right, for sure. Because,
was
Jesus,
awesome.
that shit's
Crying, I was
hilarious,
laughing
dude.
so hard.
Pork chop sandwiches. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here!
Now, I have been dying to talk about Power Rangers with someone.
Yeah, let's talk about Power Rangers real
Not
quick.
watched it. Is it good?
I thought it was good.
Let me tell you, it was so fucking cheesy. It was so corny. The dialogue is fucking god awful, and I loved every moment of it. Like, I was literally trying to do something on my computer and had it on the TV, and I was like, I'm just gonna have it on in the background. I was at the end of it, and I was like, fuck, I didn't do what I was trying to do. I was watching the stupid movie the whole time.
Dude,
First
honest.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie was so cheesy, so terrible, but it was sick as fuck.
With
So,
Ivan Ooze.
Ivan Ooze, man.
This-
And you know what? I have a couple pairs of shoes that are in that episode, in that movie. So
Noise. Dude, I don't know. It was, to me, it felt, it took, like, okay, so for one, it feels like when they do newer modern stuff that's like from that era and they're just doing it as a revival or like a one-off or whatever, it misses a lot of marks because it's like, either you're like, yeah, I feel they're still trying to do what they used to, but it sucked. Maybe I'm the old one. And then sometimes, you're like ready for it, but then they just fucking completely biff and it doesn't even feel like the same show or anything like that. But this really put me in a spot where it was like I feel like a kid watching it again.
Yeah.
And it also feels like the same show from back in the day.
Yep.
And I don't know, it was the type of thing where like it was super dope. Even though it was corny and it but I never cringed at the corniness. I was like, fuck yeah, this is like
Grew
just
up on
like
the corniness. The show
Yeah.
was corny, dude. Bulk and Skull were so corny in the show.
Dude,
Like,
they even made a reference to Bulk and
They
They
Skull.
did. It was
That's-
really,
Yeah.
okay, here's the thing. Obviously, there's 2 Rangers that are no longer with us from the original cast. One of the Rangers is in jail for what, I forget,
Yeah.
tax evasion or something.
oh, didn't he take 2 people out on their boat and rid of them? That's what I thought he
See,
did.
I know there's a Red Ranger curse where something's. I know one of the Red Rangers killed someone with a sword, like in real life. I think something crazy like that,
That's
allegedly.
what I'm saying. Yeah, allegedly.
I always say allegedly, just cover my ass. But yeah, there's like a Red Ranger curse. But yeah, he's in jail for whatever reason. Bulk and Skull are not in it. But they did such a great job. So it's a little off-putting because like those characters are in this movie, but they don't ever say anything. So like you hear like Zach and Billy, they're talking, and you don't ever hear from any of the other Rangers. And then there's one scene that's really clever. Like I don't want to spoil anything, but they're going somewhere, and it's Zach and Billy, and they're walking and they're talking and stuff, and you can hear the other Rangers go, "It's morphin' time," and then that's the only time you ever hear them. Like they just pulled it from an old episode, and it works so well, and it just how they wrote those characters out of the way so they didn't have to have any talking lines was great. They did a really good job, and like I think the biggest point is like even the Red Ranger, did something bad. The Green Ranger, he passed away. Yes, like they treated them with respect and still made them heroes at the end of the show, and it was great. It was just great.
cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah. And I thought it was really, it was cool to give. It was pretty much a tribute to the Trini character. Her daughter, spoilers, but her daughter, it's like it starts off with her pretty much getting killed by Rita. And then the main plot device is like her kid finds out that Rita killed her. And so, her thing is like, I've been training. I just want to get revenge. And they're like, you're not ready. It's not always about revenge,
Right.
yeah. So it was cool to see them, show tribute and teach a lesson as they were going.
It still had like an adult vibe to it too. Like it wasn't just completely kiddie because one of the Rangers just fucking gets killed. Like just straight up gets killed in the first 2 minutes of the movie. So like it's kind of got
Never happened.
it's got more of a serious tone. It still has its goofy moments and stuff and corny bullshit, but it's just a really good balancing act of like, oh, it's not too kiddie for me, but it's not like too serious either. So it's perfect. I don't know. If you want some nostalgia, fucking go watch it. It's great. You won't have a bad time.
Sam McCoy says the show Midnight Diner did an episode based on what happened to one of the Rangers after the show was done. They got a normal job. So
Boring.
interesting.
Boring.
Funny thing. So you guys listen to Knocked Loose, right?
Arf,
Yeah.
arf.
Okay. So thank you, sir. So Isaac, the guitar player that does the low stuff.
Yeah.
My wife, one day we were listening to them, and she goes, "He sounds like Goldar."
Oh my
so
god.
now I cannot unhear it when I hear him do his parts, and I'm like, he does 100%. So when you listen to Knock Loose, whenever it is, you're gonna go, motherfucker. He does. He sounds just like him, and dude, it's crazy and it's hilarious because he really does sound like him.
Noise.
It's just like you've seen the SpongeBob meme. Everyone has where, what's his name? The main vocalist, Brian. Brian sounds sort of like SpongeBob a little bit when he screams. Yeah. So it's SpongeBob and
Noise.
Goldar.
Actually, I was
Crushed
kind
it
of
at Coachella.
disappointed that Goldar wasn't in it. You know, Goldar.
I
I was
know.
gonna ask if he was.
He was always the main homie of Rita. You know what I mean?
So that's the other thing. One of my friends is a huge Power Rangers fan. Like, it has followed it all the way through all the seasons, and he said that it's pretty much canon. Like, everything that's happened in that movie, like with Rita being like robotic and stuff, like that's all canon from like other past versions of the show. So I thought that was kind of cool that they stayed kind of it wasn't like, oh yeah, we're pretending like all the other shows didn't happen. Like, it still had some canon in it.
Right. Because they even, like, you know, like I said, spoiler alert too, but like they even bring in hints at other Rangers being captured from other shows. And so it shows all of the Rangers you know, we'll give it a spoiler, but like, yeah, Rita ends up doing something to capture them, but then it shrinks them, and she has like a mantle where they're all placed up there, and she's like stealing all of their power. But you could see, like, you know, Dino Rangers, you could see like fucking the Space Rangers, you could see like, you know, like just a bunch of pulled from every show. I don't think maybe I'm wrong saying Dino Rangers, but definitely like Space Rangers, Turbo,
yeah.
yeah.
There's so
like,
many different ones I don't even remember them
Yeah.
all.
But I thought that was really fun because, you know, now giving little Easter eggs like that makes, you know, like articles show up to where I saw an article the other day. It was like, every Ranger that was kidnapped by Rita Repulsive in the new Power Rangers movie. You know what I mean? It's like you got these theories cooking up, and you got all these like Easter eggs and shit like that. So.
Well,
So
you know,
sick.
diehards, like, you know, people that like the Marvel movies or the DC movies or just anything like that, you know, they love little Easter eggs. Hell, we liked all the Easter eggs in the Mario movie, like just the little bitty bullshit things.
Oh, yeah.
It makes big fans like just fall more in love with it. So it's fan service. Do the fan service stuff. I've never understood why when companies are like, oh, we don't want to do fan service. Like, that's what we want.
That's what
Service
that's
us.
yeah. It
I want to
blows
be
my mind.
serviced.
Especially like a Mario movie. Like, you have a Mario movie and everyone's like shitting on like this fan service thing, and it's like, if I played a Mario game, I would expect to see Mario Easter eggs. So if I'm watching a Mario movie, why is it fucking fan service to show me Mario things, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's wild to me that like the movie itself is projected to hit like $1 billion before its theater run is over, because everyone's so into it. And then critics are like, I don't know, I just expected cinema. I expected a better story.
Movie
like,
based off of a fucking Nintendo game. What did they expected cinema? What the fuck did you want to see, man? Like, what the fuck were you expecting?
dude, I thought it was sick.
Yeah.
I thought it was really sick.
We want to take Luna to go see it, but Allie's been out of town, so we haven't been able to go see it. But we want to take Luna to see it. Like it.
Dude, the highlight of that whole movie, spoiler alert, is this little star, and he's super depressed. He's no, like, you know, on Mario Galaxy, there's like the chubby stars, and they're more than just like the 2-dimensional star. They're like chubby, and they like look like little babies, but they're stars. There's one that's like super depressed in the movie, and he keeps saying all the most fucked up shit, and
It's
like
so
you wouldn't,
fucked up.
yeah, it's like you wouldn't realize it unless you're a grown up. But he'll be like, they're like keeping him captured, and he's like, "We're just more meat for the meat grinder." I'm like, holy shit!
He's talking about. He's like, I just want that sweet eternal darkness to happen, and like, you're like, what? It's so good.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
But
funny.
I love movies that do that. Like Shrek is filled with adult, humor that kids aren't gonna get, but adults are like, yeah, I feel that shit.
Yeah.
I love that. I love movies like that.
My kid looked at me the ones with one of the first like dark jokes it says. My kid looked at me and was like, "Geez," because he's old enough to understand it. So
That's fucking awesome.
it's good.
That's so badass. I guess I'll go see it.
So Sam McCoy said, "Oh, Toby, you called my show fact boring, and I was going to make you banana bread French toast."
The show fact wasn't boring. Him having a normal job as a ranger. You were a Power Ranger saving the world for all these kids that watched you and loved you, and now you're like what, bagging groceries? That sucks. You should be fighting putties.
Yeah, dude. Tommy, he UFC fought for the Lord.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he did.
That's true. They should be at least be smashing putty. You know what I
Right?
mean?
Yo, was the original Pink Ranger in it?
No,
Nah,
for some
she wasn't
reason,
in it.
yeah, she wasn't in it. It was weird because she's
I wanna
available.
see it.
Yeah,
She was just at the Fan Expo like a year ago. So
I
don't know
I
why
think
she
she's gonna
wouldn't
be
do
at
it.
it again this year.
Dude, she was my first fucking fully torque, dude. It was
Fully.
her and
torqued,
DJ
bro.
Tanner, man. Oh God.
I mean, DJ be looking good nowadays. Woo. But yeah, guys, we've hit the 2-hour mark,
We have.
and you know what? And it seems like we got through it. You know, I
We
don't
did.
think
It was fun.
we're not gonna. Was there any other news articles to talk about?
We had the video game that looks way too real.
We could still talk about that this week.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I
then
mean?
We'll talk about this
we
this
had
week.
the AI thing, but we can do all that.
Yeah, that also sounds like a fun topic too, because AI is starting to take over a lot of different medias, and it's gonna be something we should talk about. You know, so
I guess nobody's ever seen Terminator 2, but whatever. Cool.
I mean, it is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Greatest movie ever made. Anyway.
I guess no one was paying attention.
No, they weren't. They weren't. Nope.
But
And I don't like it.
yeah, guys, go ahead and let's do some plugs, and then we'll just get out of here. You know,
Yeah. Fuzz, you want to go
Buzz?
first?
I don't really have anything. Throw that ad up there, Toby. Come on, there you go. At Terminator Fuzz on Instagram. I post pictures of my shoes, and I'm in a band called Terminated. Check us out. We're on Spotify. Hopefully, one of these days we'll have some new stuff up. We'll see.
I heard a rumor that you might have a new song soonish.
Yeah, we might.
Maybe.
Hopefully,
Right.
it's actually one of the most fun songs I've ever had written. So it's pretty sick. I'm pretty excited about it.
Nice.
Dude, you better have some Millie Millie Wah.
It does. Has some millies for sure, dog.
Nice. Tight. Toby, go
All
ahead.
right. Well, you know me. I'm your boy, Toby Von Doom, on all social media. I also do a retro video game review show called The Secret Levels Podcast. We go over one game per episode, and we decide if it's still worth playing or not. Usually Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, all those kind of gaming consoles. It's on all the major podcasting platforms. I stream on Twitch, Toby Von Doom on Twitch. Everything. Just type in Toby Von Doom. OnlyFans. I have an OnlyFans account. I didn't do anything with it, but it's for a lot of jokes.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Mortal Kombat 2 is the best game of all time. I'm just saying. I'm gonna let you finish though.
But yeah, hey, all my stuff is at badsecretmedia.com. You can find everything I do on badsecretmedia.com, and yeah, Mike.
Sorry about that Kanye moment. I just had. Guys, sorry.
I thought you were making fun of me, honestly.
No, dude, that's Kanye, dude. We don't need AI Kanye because we got real Kanye mannerisms right here. You know what I'm saying?
I wish it would have been
Anyways.
Big Mike that would have interrupted me, though.
Excuse me, I'm gonna let you finish. But Donkey Kong Country, because I love country.
Too good.
Amen, brother.
Anyways, guys, no Nerding Out with Rickshaw, you're on it, dude. And like you watched earlier in the episode, we're gonna have a contest to win some vinyls by Korn, and we're gonna get y'all to send us some fucking videos. And so whoever can do that the best, or the most creative, or whatever, the most confident, maybe you could be bad at it, and if you're confident, I think it's gonna work out. But we will officially start that soon, and then I guess we can make a video to specifically get that on its way. But you're watching it here, so if you wanted to start sending us videos of that, send it to nerdingoutwithrickshaw@gmail.com, and also, I guess, hashtag us, and if you're posting it on Instagram or any shit like that, just fucking hashtag us and hashtag nerding out and tag, our site. Yeah. Tell all your friends too. Tell all your friends about your boys giving away free vinyls, because I mean that's the part y'all really want to hear us fucking saying. Hey, also come in the chat, give us a super tip. If you want to be like Sam McCoy, you'll join us next time and give us $1.39, or you could give us more, because Sam McCoy
set the bar pretty high for $1.39.
Sam McCoy just became our best fucking friend. I'll tell you that much right now. So
we're cheap whore friends.
Also, if you're watching us right now and you haven't subscribed, go hit the button to subscribe, because 80% of our viewers have not subscribed yet. So we want you to do that. We also want you to click the like button. Go add us up on all of our Facebook and our fucking Instagram and all that shit. I'm going to start streaming games soon, so you could join me playing some games, talking a bunch of shit, probably getting scared while I play with headphones on. When I play scary games with headphones on, and I can't help but get fucking scared, dude, because I'm like, yo,
there's something behind me.
What else we got? Phantom Figures. That's a band project I have going on. We hopefully will work on some shit. I've been working on the YouTube all sorts of my time. So, yeah. What else?
Well, some of the videos we got coming up, we got some more stuff with Will Swan. We have him doing some Raised by TV stuff with us. Maybe his favorite movie, his favorite show, his favorite music video. So we got some of that stuff. We've got the Gen X guys watching new metal
Gen
stuff,
Z.
or Gen Z. Sorry,
yeah.
Gen Z watching new metal stuff. There's some interesting stuff we got coming out here in the future.
Yeah, there's also, I'm working on a Gen Z. Well, its official title right now is two Gen Z boys and two Gen Z gay boys and a metal dude watch classic movies. So our first one is RoboCop. So if you want to check that out, yeah, that's probably gonna be coming out soon.
The movie is so brutal.
Yeah, dude, they loved it. Some of the reactions I got out of them were pretty good. So yeah, 80s movies still fucking hold up nowadays. So, but yeah, thanks for joining us in the chat. Sam McCoy, you're always around. Thomas Clark's always around. We get some other random people in here.
We didn't see Vince in here. Did we see Vince?
We did not see Vince, but
Vince,
he shows up in the comments a lot. Yeah. So thank you very much, all y'all. And hey, I would like to see y'all more in here next time. Hey, let's get the super chat going next time. Maybe we could do something to where, you're like, hey, eat these old black bananas for tips. And I'm going to be like, fuck yeah, because you know what? Those could eventually be turned into banana bread. Am I right? You know what I'm saying?
I expect some banana bread next time.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you later, nerds. Thanks for coming.
Hey, fuck you, Kid Rock.